Good morning, everyone.
I am Melcha Niltuso.
And I am Junmark C. Kalam.
We are the reporter of the Lesson 2, the demands of the society from the teacher as a person.
Learning outcomes. Number 1. To know the demands of the society from the teacher as a person. To address to the society's expectation from the teacher as a person. And of what are the characteristic or qualities of a teacher as a person, to know the effect of our personal matter to our profession as a teacher. Introduction.
More than other professions, teachers are subjected to scrutiny to the minutes detailed by those they associated with. Teachers are judged more strictly than any other professional. So, in our society, we all know that discrimination is no different. In terms of work, becoming a teacher is highly standardized. That when you are a teacher, you should do what is in line with your profession and limiting yourself in any mistakes. It is said that if you are a teacher, you should be a role model outside or inside the school. I am only a teacher. This is often said by other teachers that they are only a teachers. Actually, we can see this is a proof of being humble a person. Kadalasan natin itong naririnig during gatherings like alumni, meetings or other friends, or professional like doctors, lawyers, nurses, accountants, engineers, and others. However, it looks like they are not proud of being ashamed, having a low vision of their profession as a teacher. In addition, when a teacher fails to meet the expectations of the society, a judgmental eye of the people says, teacher pa naman din siya. That means her actions are against the will of the society.
The demand of the society from the teacher includes, as a person, they will see what is lacking in the society. Number 2, a person that has a dignified personality at all times. Number 3, has a heart for those in need, that will meet or fulfill the needs of the students, to provide each students with sufficient knowledge, and a teacher that will become a role models.
Number 2. What does society expect from the teacher as a person? Teachers are expected to be competent and effective. When we say competent and effective, this means a person or a teacher who is efficient. He or she is able to and capable enough to teach.
A teacher or a person should be proficient in the use of instructional strategies, classroom management techniques, have a thorough understanding of the developmental levels of their students, have a solid grasp of the content they teach, and help all learners succeed.
Helping a student is more like helping a child to walk. It may need time of development, but we surely know that that walk will lead him or her to success. So as a teacher or a person, it is significant for us to help the students to have a progress in everything. It is quoted that no one is an island. Therefore, as a teacher or an individual, we should offer our hand to students in embracing success in their lives.
We will be back after this educational trivia.
If Gail speak interestingly, effectively and well, but do not understand my students, Gail is a noisy gong, a reclaiming cymbal. If Gail know all of the methods and techniques of teaching, if Gail have complete faith that they will work, so that Gail use them completely. But think only of materials or techniques, instead of how they can help my students. Gail count for nothing. If Gail go the second ball of her teaching, give up many activities, but do it without understanding, it does no good. Love is very patient, very kind. Love is not jealous, it does not put on airs. It is never tyrannic, never. Yet does insist on truth. It does not become angry, it is not resentful. Love always respects the best of others. It is gladdened when they live up to these expectations. Slow to speak, but they do not. It will bear anything, hope for anything, endure anything. This kind of love will never fail. If there are teaching methods, they will change. If there are curricula, they will be revised. For our knowledge is imperfect, and our teaching is imperfect. And we are always looking for the better ways, which an infinite God has placed ahead of us. When Gail began to teach, Gail fumbled and failed. Now, Gail have put away all of her childish ways. At present, Gail is learning bit by bit. But if Gail keep on seeking, Gail shall at last understand, as all along, Gail have been understood. So faith, hope, and love endure. These are the great three, but the greatest of them is love.
As a continuation, society expects the teacher as a person to briefly hold strong belief about the potential for all children regardless of students' ethnicity, language, gender, socioeconomic status, family background, and living conditions, abilities, or disabilities. That a teacher as a person will ensure that students develop to their fullest potential and have enough resources to create meaningful learning experiences that promote students' growth and development. The characteristic of a teacher as a person should have: prepared. A teacher should come to school early each day and ready to teach. These are the kind of individuals who don't arrive for the right time to arrive. Otherwise, even before the hand of the clock has reached the allotted time, they have already arrived at the destination, and they are so-called early birds, or early among early people. Positive, have optimistic attitude about teaching and about students. A kind of a person who believes that all situations have a reason, and a person whose hope precedes fear. Hold high expectations, set no limit on students, and believe everyone can be successful. Creative are the persons that are resourceful and inventive in how they teach their classes. Fear, handle students and grading fairly, display a personal touch. This means appreciable, cultivate a sense of belonging, a kind of a person that has a way to make students feel they are welcome. Compassionate, a person that are concerned about the students' personal problems and can make or can relate to them and their problems. Have a sense of humor, a person that make learning fun and do not take everything seriously. Respect students. Do not deliberately embarrass the student, so respect is a significant characteristic each individual
teacher or not should have, because it is said that teacher who give the highest respect get the highest respect. Forgiving, do not hold grudges, and last, admit mistakes. A kind of person that will quickly admit being wrong. And now, we will come to the effect regarding the professional matter to our profession as a person. The effect of our professional matter to our profession as a person is that personal problem can adversely affect your work performance as a teacher. Under stress are prone to mistake and reduce productivity. Their relationship with student can deteriorate. Absenteeism and tardiness are other ways that personal issues can affect your job performance. It can give a negative impact on your ability to function properly at work. It is said that it is significant to set a boundaries to keep separate your work and personal. On the other hand, our personal matter can give positive impact to us becoming a teacher. Just like how we personally love ourselves, how we care for ourselves, how we can cope up to our problems, we can have share it to our students in a future profession as a teacher. To sum up, to be effective in the teaching profession, teachers must possess personal traits such as caring, forgiving, fair, and compassionate, and so display a personal touch for all students. Caring teachers make everyone feels he or she belongs. They are humble enough to admit mistakes. All of these personal traits emanate from teachers' genuine respect for others. The trait professionalism catches all the personal qualities expected of teachers in the society.
And that ends our report. Thank you and God bless us all.